Hi everyone, I hope you're doing so wonderful. I wanted to shoot a quick video to show you guys the 2016 planner and walk you through it. So in this video we're going to show you what's different from the 2015 to the 2016. I'm going to also walk you through all the exercises at the beginning and give you the inspiration behind them. And then lastly, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about A21 and why we partnered with them this year. So to kick things off, I'll show you a few things that's different. So our planner is 8.5 by 6.5 inches. The paper inside is 140 GSM, so it's really thick, so you can use your fun inky pens and nothing will bleed through. The months go from January to December 2016, and the cover is a soft touch laminate. So now we can move on to what is different this year. So in the back this year, we have a fun little surprise. We have the 2016 at a glance, and then we also have a fun little calligraphy note here of "He's got this." And this is here to remind you that no matter what you're facing in your week or your year or your day, that He's got you. And as much as we want to be in control, we know that He's actually the one in control. So some people are actually going to frame this, take it out of the planner. Some people keep it in. Up to you. And then the other thing that is new this year is a exercise called Heart Check. So now I'm going to take you through the beginning and all the different exercises in the planner. So the first exercise that I ever created was the Refocus Cloud. And I built this last August, when I was reading Erwin McManus's book, The Artisan's Soul. And this is an exercise that was helping me to redesign my life at a time I was really trying to understand my purposes, my passions, and his book was so inspiring. I would highly recommend reading it. It's called The Artisan's Soul. And the concept behind his book is that we are all artists because we are created from a very amazing artistic God. So what he explained was that your life is your canvas and that we have to design something very beautiful. So in this exercise, you do a bubble chart of all of your passions, obligations, distractions, and focuses. And it's really important to kind of see everything that you're juggling right now in your life in order to find ways to delete the distractions and make more time for your passions. And this was really eye-opening for me, and it's such a special exercise that we actually have it in the planner 4 times each seasonal break. So that's the Refocus Cloud, and the first exercise that's in our planner is called Dream Planning. And this is where you write out, it's probably the funnest, this is where you write out all of your bucket list for the year. So everything you want to do, books you want to read, places you want to travel, groups you want to join or start. And this is where you really dream big and just let it flow. Whatever dreams that God has placed within your heart, I want you to boldly write those down and try not to judge yourself at all. Even if there's a dream on here that you might not get to for 3 years, write it down. Write down all of the different passions and dreams that God's placed in your heart. And then after you've written them all down, there's a couple more exercises on the next 2 pages that helps you kind of understand the timing of your dreams. So what dreams are you going to accomplish in the first 6 months? What dreams do you want to accomplish in the next 6 months? And then what are some small steps you can take today? For example, if you want to become fluent in French, maybe in the first 6 months you want to make sure that you're conversational, and in the second 12 months you want to be fluent. And what are the small steps you can take today? Maybe downloading Duolingo, the app, and practicing every day, right? And then lastly, in dream planning, you list out your top 3 dreams of the year. So that's dream planning. So then after that, each season we have a seasonal prayer. And this is where you write down what you're believing for, and then we give you a little inspiration there. And then these are the last 2 exercises. Generosity planning was in here last year. And I think this is really special. I actually was inspired by a sermon by Chris Hodgetts from Church of the Highlands. He came and spoke at Hillsong NYC. And it was at the time where we were literally submitting our plans last year at the last minute. And at the time, I was kind of struggling with the idea of having a planner and it being Christian, because planners are typically very self-focused. It's about my schedule, my time, my happiness, my dreams, right? And the purposes behind Christianity is to be for others, serving others. So when he preached about how important it is to intentionally plan your generosity, a light, went off, obviously. And so we added in these questions to the planner. So it's, who am I encouraging and praying for this season? Who and what am I making more time for? And then lastly, what am I budgeting for? And this planner exercise repeats itself every season. So that's really great. And then lastly, probably my newest and favorite is Heart Check. And this is an exercise that was inspired by Christine Caine, because I'm a huge fan. And last year she did a podcast called Emotional Health Part 2. I'm sure you can find it online. And she spoke about the importance of the heart. And the heart is the most important thing, right? All things flow from it. And in her podcast, she spoke about the importance of emotional health for you to be able to truly walk out your Christian faith. We have to be healthy internally. And so this is built to kind of help you reflect on the state of your heart right now. And if there are any blockers, we need to work out with God in order to step into your best year. And the 3 toxins that she spoke about, which are pretty deep, are anger, which leads to bitterness, fear, and guilt. And these topics could be their own journal of writing out and kind of working that out with yourself. But we just kind of wanted to give you that jumping off point. And so it's 3 pretty heavy questions of, what do I need to let go of? Who do I need to forgive? And what fears are holding me back? And I hope that these questions, inspire you to really start reflecting onto your past and reflecting into your future of, what am I not going to walk into 2016 with? What am I going to let go of? So that's the 4 exercises of the planner. And then I'll show you quickly the inside layout. So this is our weekly layout. It's very clean and open, much like a canvas. And then I'll show you at the end of every month, you have a notes page and a praise report. And then this is the monthly layout as well. So now that we've walked through the planner, I wanted to talk to you quickly about A21 and why we partnered with them. So A21 is Christine Caine's nonprofit, and they are fighting human trafficking globally. And they're not just fighting by, helping women by, bringing them into a shelter. They're actually fighting in the courts with law enforcement through campaigns to drive awareness through these different cities. And it's just really incredible and inspiring. And so 10% of every sale from every planner, including the Kickstarter we did, is going to A21, so we can start making a difference and taking ground with what we have. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much to everyone that donated to our Kickstarter. You guys are awesome. And feel free to email me or reach out with any questions you have, and have an awesome day.